What's up everybody, I'm Johnnie Omega here with another movie review for you guys, this time talking about Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. The live action movies of Disney's animated characters have been pretty hit or miss over the years, but the trailers for this movie look pretty good, so let's get to it. A queen, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, causes a rift between Maleficent and Princess Aurora, aka Sleeping Beauty. New allies and enemies arise and they must work together to protect their magical realm. So let me first start off by saying that when it comes to the first Maleficent movie, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I must admit that it was better than I thought it would be. And one of the best things about that movie is that when it came to a sequel, they could pretty much do whatever they wanted. They didn't have to be beholden to the fairy tale, so because they could do whatever they wanted, that actually leads me into the first thing I liked about this movie. I liked the overall story and how they introduced the Dark Fays, which is pretty much the race that Maleficent is. In the first Maleficent movie, I liked the creature that she actually is, so it was cool to actually see that there were more of her around. Another thing I liked about this movie is actually something I didn't expect to like as much as I did, and that's the performances in the movie. I thought Elle Fanning and Sam Riley were both better in this movie than they were in the first one. Ed Skrein and Chiwetel Ejiofor both did a good job playing new characters in this movie, but Michelle Pfeiffer though really stood out to me in what she brought to her character. Even though her character was kind of one-dimensional, I thought that her demeanor and her on-screen presence really made her stand out. And I like the fact that even though she doesn't have any power, she still came across as a worthy adversary for Maleficent. It's kind of like the whole Superman and Lex Luthor dynamic, where even though she can't go toe-to-toe physically with Maleficent, she uses her intellect to still be a credible threat. But you can't talk about performances without talking about Angelina Jolie as Maleficent, because she just killed it every time she was on screen. In my opinion, when you think about actors and actresses that are born to play certain roles, you now have to put Angelina Jolie as Maleficent on that list. You totally buy into her performance, and the best parts of the movie are the scenes that she's in. Which leads me to what I didn't like about the movie, and that's the fact that when she's not on screen, the movie kind of takes a dip in quality. I wouldn't say the movie's bad when she's not there, but there's definitely a different level of interest with what's going on in the movie when she's not there. One thing that might have helped though was if they used Chiwetel Ejiofor's character more, because he was severely underused. And I also thought that the movie did kind of get cheesy at times, especially with some of the dialogue, but I'm clearly not the target audience of that movie, so I really can't complain too much about that. So in conclusion, the acting was good all the way around, and it was really good when it came to certain characters. The overall story was good, but I do think there were certain parts of the movie that I wish they would have fleshed out a little more. Primarily with the Dark Phase, I know that they really couldn't get too in-depth with that, but to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't mind seeing a movie just about them. But even with that, at the end of the day, I do think that this movie was an improvement over the first one. All that being said, I'd say this movie is worth a watch. So this actually makes the fourth live-action remake that Disney has put out this year. Dumbo, Aladdin, The Lion King, and this new Maleficent movie. Which one do you think is the best of the bunch? Me personally, my vote would go to Aladdin, but comment below and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button to see what we got coming next.